Yeah, highway to hell. Hello. Happy Thursday, Friday, wherever you are, whatever time it is. Hello. Woo. Still cold here. And still surviving at work. Somehow. Today was rough. Just couldn't get the part that we needed to uh keep on keeping on, I guess. Anyways, how be it, everyone? Weekend coming up soon, Super Bowl weekend. I don't even remember who's in the Super Bowl because neither of the teams I remember being in there were ones I cared about. I think it's the Patriots, who I really don't like, and I think the Seahawks. It might be the Seahawks, and I don't care for them either. So, not a Super Bowl I care for. Haven't decided if I'm going to my friend's Super Bowl party though. Because on one hand, I don't really go out much, so I probably shouldn't hang out, show my face once in a while, get out. But at the same time, I kind of would rather just be home streaming, you know. And I'll probably end up going, though. Although I have a feeling, because I think most of them that I'm going with over there don't actually care about the Super Bowl either, and they're going to be playing Magic. And I don't care for Magic either. I know, you don't like Magic? No. I don't really care for TCG in general. Like as a kid, I got Yu-Gi-Oh, got into Yu-Gi-Oh a little bit. One of my friends really got me kind of angry about Magic, so I never really got involved in that. The only one that I really kind of delve into any at all is the One Piece card game, and that's solely just to buy some packs to maybe get some cool cards. And I haven't opened any of them, so it's just like sometimes when I'm passing through Walmart or something, I'll if I see a pack which is rare, I'll be like, oh hey, I'll grab one. Maybe one day I'll open. Maybe I'll do a card opening pack thing someday. Don't get your hopes up. Anyways, um, I would get into the VTuber one. What is that? The VCG or whatever. But I don't watch a whole lot of like Hollow Live or a lot of the bigger streamers outside of the XV Shoujo people. So I would be like, who would this? Ooh, who's this? Ooh, who's this? So probably wouldn't be that fun. Anyways, slightly late start today just because I was eating and stuff like that. But let me switch over here. We are going into more Little Witch in the Woods. And also, on side note, I did download the demo for the new Monster Hunter Stories game, so I might play that tomorrow. I don't know what the demo thing is. I didn't actually look at the Nintendo Direct today. I just saw that it was out, and I'm like, ooh. And on another side note, I keep forgetting that for Christmas, somebody got me a heart monitor thing for streaming. So I need to. I thought about putting it on while I was doing all the Hades 2 stuff to see the intensity, and every single time I just kind of kept forgetting. And then after I ended stream, I was just like, ah, shit. Well, anyways, within Little Witch in the Woods, I did get some things done. If I get it in here, I haven't actually, I think, S-classed anything from the new area, but I've got some of these. I did some of these. Did some of these. I should probably double check and make sure that is correct. There we go. wonder where I get that one on the wall. Honey piglet. Collect using appropriate potion. Larger honey potion, the bigger the bubble. Oh, do I need the inflation potion? Bug the hides under. Oh, I need to collect it using the. Okay. It was a quarter long, but it's actually just breathing. Damn. Leaf beavers. I guess I almost have this one. Pick up twice or less. Didn't realize that was still playing there. My music was pretty low. I turn that up so I can actually hear that. But yeah, I collected some of this wish flower. I don't remember where I even got that. The unique ones, I guess, have a little bubble coming off of it. But yeah, I got some of that stuff, and it's gonna be hard to tell just because it didn't expand by much, but I did expand one downward, which would, I think it only expanded it one block or something down. So it doesn't really look like anything changed, but I did move the chest around due to it, but I didn't realize I could actually go all the way down now. This one I can't even. I can put it. But not here. That's weird. I mean, I can bring this one down too. Ah. Okay. Well, that brings it a little bit more room. Maybe I can move that over. Move this over. That means I have room for a couple more chests down here, which I'm gonna need because I am running out of space. And also, up here, I managed to get enough stuff to open up this room. Put a couple of extra stuff I had. I didn't put everything. But I also now have this little thing here to get up to the second floor. So if I really wanted to, I could just move my bed like a make a storage thing up here. But I don't know. What do I need? I don't think I can do that one yet. This one requires stuff I haven't even seen yet. So, I haven't looked to see if it costs the same amount to expand more for my Witched area. If I expanded. Oh, it requires different. No, wait, that requires the same amount of stuff. Okay, that requires. What about going down? Ah, it now. Okay, so once you go past the first thing, it requires a different thing. Okay. But anyways, what do I have now? Tell Annette that the core has been removed and talk about the villager that will come back. Let's complete the cloud bloom research task. Use the right potion to gather material. Shroom right. Ask the black cat god. They say the collected item should be returned. Let's go talk to him. I can always do some of the side quest stuff later. Ooh, the next villager is gonna come. Should be the librarian if I remember correctly. Kitty! Oh, kitty. And that the prickly vine coin in the Cloud Valley has been eradicated as well. I see the prickly vines on the other side of the bridge are gone too. Good work. Who are the residents over there? When will they be coming back? Haha, Elliot's so proactive. Why don't we go take a look together and I'll tell you about the residents on the way. I know I changed her voice like 4 times during that, but I forgot what voice I gave her, but I'm pretty sure it's an elderly one. Seeing it again still feels amazing. Those overwhelming thorn vines disappeared in an instant. Impressive. I actually take joy in it. In that? Is it in that or in? I'm just gonna say in that. You know what? Fuck it. Please tell me about the people living here. Sure. Let's start with the house up there. Not much of a house. In the topmost house lived a painter named Vince. What kind of person was Vince, the former villager? A kind young man who was very good at painting, but he rarely ventured far from his home. In the house by the river lies a stylish old man named Alvin. Alvin, what kind of vision? He's a skilled and knowledgeable running a sundry store selling furniture and novelty items. This place used to be a library with a resourceful man named Brad serving as the librarian. He loves to chatter and loves to collect owning many valuable books. What about these houses below? Well, these houses are empty. The residents have settled elsewhere. We don't need to worry about them for now. I'm curious about everyone, but we can't ask them all to return at once, right? I can write letters to everyone, but we should prepare the houses first. Too bad Kayla isn't a superhero with multiple arms. Haha, indeed. Unfortunately, it looks like I'll have to contact them one by one. So who should we contact first? Who do you want to meet the most? I want to thank you for restoring the village. So I decided to choose the person you want to meet the most. Well, you can ask around the village before making a decision. Alright, I like to hear what other people say. When you make the decision, let me know who I should write to. I could have sworn we needed the library, right? We needed the librarian or something. Anyway, you're broken. Kitty. Let's see, can I talk to you about the village? Information. Well, nothing. Okay. Useless. I mean, it's fair enough. Just a motor. Ellie, it's been a while. How are you? Speak. Owl. I haven't seen much of him, so I'm not sure. Librarian? Hey, Ellie, I was just looking for you. I've been standing here knocking you for like 2 minutes. Upon hearing that you had cleaned up the prickly vines across the bridge, I immediately contacted Brad. I was in a hurry when I left the village and forgot to return the book. If Brad could come back to the village, I'd have a chance to return the book. That's great, he can return now. Yeah, that's what I thought too. But Brad said he had a place in mind for a while now, and that spot just opened up. So he's not returning to Wisteria? Right, so he talked it over with a good friend, and it turns out the friend's grandson is very interested in the village. The friend mentioned that his grandson is bright and capable. He'll even bring the books from the old library along. He hopes that you accept him to replace Brad as the village librarian. I see. It's up to me to decide on this matter. I already talked to Annette about this. After all, you're the hero who restored the village. Hmm. Although it's a bit disappointing not to see Brad, I'm also curious about this grandson. I don't know why I just suddenly gave her a fancy accent. So I agree. That's great. I'll write a letter to them and let them know right away. Then we can discuss with Annette at suitable time. He doesn't go out often, so we haven't met much. But he occasionally comes to buy flowers. Weird that he uses them in painting and making paint. Although he doesn't talk much, I think he's polite and kind. Also, I can feel that he's really putting in effort in painting. I think it's very cool that he's committed to something he loves. I have a feeling, Katie? Where have you been? I haven't seen you. What is it? On the surface, he seems to be a clean-cut old man, but I can feel a sense of bitterness in him. I don't think he had a peaceful life. Gee, that old man might be annoying, but his translation skills are really impressive. I gave him the strange book rolling in a corner of my house, and he translated it after just one read-through. Thanks to him, I got some great recipes. I haven't talked to him much, and I don't know much about him. Where's the kid? There you are. Ellie, you're back from the ship. Any interesting stories? I don't have any impressions of that old man. Bench is a brilliant painter. He used to take me painting. Bench got a different colored paint, and painting with him was super fun. But he's constantly getting lectured by Granny for his lack of sleep. Okay. I forgot that there's like a whole quest board. Haha, you're quite busy, ain't you? I'm listening. Alvin. I know that old man. He's better than me at making small and delicate things. He made a lot of amazing machines, like boxes that can play music and stuff like that. He always wears gloves no matter what he's doing. Quite eccentric. Yet I hardly ever go to the library. He seems like a nice guy, though. You mean the sickly painter? That guy hardly ever leaves the house, and I never spoke to him, so I don't really know. I'm probably gonna go with the librarian, and I'm pretty sure we need him to... He's a fashionable man, a rare sight in a country like ours. I'm not sure about the details, but I heard he used to work on theater-related jobs in the big city when he was young. He currently runs a small sundry store in the village. Not very nice on occasion, but generally polite and courteous. I missed the time we used to have a library. Granted, most of the books were obtuse, and there was no shortage of interesting ones. Hopefully we can build it soon. Yeah, I heard that from Roy too. I'm looking forward to the guy Brad introduced. Brad had an eye for good books. He's a kind and polite young man. He takes painting very seriously. People who are fully committed to doing what they love are awesome. Why did she say awesome? That just feels weird coming out of her mouth. But he doesn't seem to be eating meals really. He needs to take better care of his health. Yeah. Let's go. The grandson of Brad's friend decided to come, right? I heard he's very smart and he volunteered. I'm looking forward to meeting him. Alright, I'll deliver it. Aria. Ellie, do you want to ask to repair the houses? Yep, we think alike. Kayla! Kayla! Oh, hey, look. Kitty. Yay. Hey, Ellie. I need you come. Oh, how'd you know? I saw the area across the bridge cleaned up and you asked in the village about people who used to live here. Oh, Obviously, it's time for the carpenter slash blacksmith to step in. Exactly. I have a job for you. I'm always ready. I'll get the tools ready. I'll leave the materials to you, Miss Witch. Great. I'll go find the blueprint first. I'm in fetch for Twitter, so decide the blueprint. Oh, I should ask already. Oh yeah, I forgot how to write blueprint. Hopefully you have enough for that. No problem. I'll have the blueprint sheet. Since you put it out, can I buy multiples at once? Of course. You need a blueprint for the house across the bridge? I'll put them in a store right away. How did you know? You're amazing, like a fortune teller. Don't you know? Mind reading is an essential skill for merchants. For merchants, information is key for success. Alright, they're now available. You can buy them anytime. It's disturbing how merchants are well informed sometimes. Oh, thank God that's not. Oh, they are. Why are there so many of them? Why do I need to buy more than one? I don't understand. I'll have to go to the second area. Don't think I have some stuff I guess. Alright, so I need to go to the other area and start getting some of that stuff. So onwards. Technically, don't I need to hold on? I need to talk to the black cat god about something, don't I? Black cat god is doing data. Black cat god, there's something I hope you can enlighten me about. Whenever I deepen my relationship with a villager, I feel warmth filling my chest. I don't think it's just an emotion. What else could it be? Prepare yourself to receive the blossom. Blossom? Blossoms start from tiny droplets. Could you explain it further? Drop of emotion. Drop of emotion? The visible form of emotion materialized through distillation. But I've never experienced this feeling before. Not like I didn't have friends. Drop of emotion flows between connected hearts. Wisteria housed its powerful bond. Well, basically you're telling me that the village is a special place. But pure distillate of emotion that solidifies. You found hearts are strong. Whoa, this is a drop of emotion? Why am I only seeing it now? Because you learned about it. Existence follows awareness. Remember, you don't want to see something materialize scary in your room. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Stop thinking about it. Stop thinking about it. Too late. You're doomed. Because you told me about it? Thank you. What can I do with it, though? Collect the drops and the flowers will bloom. Flowers? But how? Water them in the village where the bonds are the strongest. And the bonds are the strongest. Did I go to the fountain? The bond. The key. I see. Much appreciated, Black Cat God. May you have a nice, deep blue. I told you that it was something magical. It wasn't just affection. I've got a sixth sense. You were right. I'll give you that. Let's go to the fountain. Why the fountain? because that's where the village often gather. We even held parties there. That will make strong bonds. Do you know how to use the droplet though? And the spirit is at the fountain. I can show the drop to you. Good old scatterbrain Valley. One of those people who lives through life freely, somehow gets through it. Kind of like an anime protagonist. How sometimes you get people who have somehow made it to adulthood but don't know the most basic of stuff, and you're like, how did you survive? Do you really trust this guy? Water! Get water! Alright! I'll give you a drop of emotion. Drizzle, spring rain. If you make the flowers bloom, if I give you this, drop, drop, large drop. Is that an accent? Your conversation makes me absolutely no sense. That reveals your lack of empathy. Ask it if it will make flowers bloom. Can you make flowers bloom? Drifting clouds? Oh, I need shit. Fashion water, maybe next time. I see, so I actually need to. Why? But you might end up like last time. But it's pretty fun. I occasionally see amazing and special things. Besides, I can even find this cat, dude. I can even find leaves that Granny likes to bookmark. Do you usually play in the forest? Granny always tells me not to roam too far, so I don't go every day. But I like to play in the forest more than others. The women at least got much closer. Can I give? What if I give it? Thank you for the juicy lemon. Just check it. Yeah. Odin might like the pepper. What is it? Have you been using your nightlight? Oh yeah. It's the first time I've seen a lamp without a wick. Was it made by witches? No idea. I've helped you find it. Should you at least tell me about it? I really don't know. I've got it at some point and been using it ever since. Could it be something legendary? You've got a fertile imagination. That's because you're a dragon, Odin. Well, I've had it for a very long time. Maybe it's got a long history. It's really too old now, it isn't that valuable. But it's something I've got accustomed to. Suppose I've reached a point where I feel lost without it. I don't remember my hometown. Actually, I don't even remember the mountain I used to live on before coming to the village. Like salty berry? Is this a gift? What is it? Like, yes, I can't give it. And then...
Purely Addicted Emma raided my stream with 11 viewers.
Well. Looky who it is. How are you? Welcome, Raiders. I know his ad shit hit. Welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Sour Hazard. I am a variety streamer. I do a lot of just random streams. Recently, I've been playing a lot of Hades 2 and finally beat that. So, huzzah. Hello, Chakri. Chakari. Man, I'm bad at this. Chakri. I hope you two are doing well. And along with the rest of the Raiders. I am playing more Little Witch in the Wood, actually trying to progress the story instead of just going around doing random stuff. Sailor, Why, yes. Since you were singing a sailor song. I was on a ship for some time. Those days were really fun. Wow, it's my first time meeting a sailor. How did you end up getting on a ship? And why did you get off? It's a long story. I'll tell you about that next time. Got closer. What if I... Aw, you don't want gifts. You were playing just chatting. I was confused at my emote for chatting. And I was like, what do I have now? But so how well is just a dot to EP? EP, that means you should go to sleepy. How is Arc Raiders going? Not Arc Raiders. Not Arc Raiders. Sorry, so many friends of mine have been playing Arc Raiders, so I just keep seeing on my Discord. Arc Knights. If you like to read Curious Balloons Around the World, you got your femboy! Huzzah! We stand femboys in this house. Curious Balloons Around the World. Feel free to drop by. Welcome back from ads, everyone. Sorry, I believe this is the second time now. I think you have rated me when the ads were just about to kick off. Are you stuck in my ads? Curious Balloons Around the World. Feel free to drop by the flower shop anytime. I have been leaving it out just in case you need to have a look at it, Ellie. Because it's a legend? Why do you think the woman's situation was more pitiable, Roy? Well, because a dead person no longer has a chance. Oh, Jesus. A chance to make amends, a chance to find happiness, or a chance to meet someone. But surely the man who was left behind was suffering too, right? I do have to go. Chuck Ride needs to work 5 hours. 5 hours? Go! What are you doing here? Go on, shoo! Shoo! Get out of here! Wrong with you people? Waiting. If that would be, if I had to wake up 5 hours for work, I'd be like, nah, fam, I'm calling it. I was dumb, but now I'm tired. Now I'm dumb and tired. Not saying you're dumb. I'm the dumb one. If I were to do that. But thanks for the raid. I appreciate it, as always. Definitely need to play something again. Of course, that's also on me, because I'm very antisocial. I need to get over that. But surely the man who was left behind was suffering too, right? Of course, but he was alive. He could choose between life and death. Ellie, do you know what the rosemary means in the language of flowers? Though it has many meanings, one of it is resurrection. He must have wanted to make up for it, even if that would cost his life. Perhaps he was responsible for all the chances lost. Boy, no, we never got much closer. Dark story. No. Would you like to stress your droid? Edible flowers. I mean, I guess as a kid I used to eat crabgrass because me and my friend discovered crabgrass was edible and we would eat it right out of the ground. Not sure how I made it to adulthood. Were you aware there are also edible flowers? If it's okay with you, I'll show you a few next to Haunter. I think I need a Haunter. Gotta catch 'em all! If it's okay with you, I'll show you a few next time. The right flowers are said to make a meal more enjoyable. Alright. Gift. I believe they would probably like a flower. Right? You're giving me a mooger? Thank you. Okay. There's a specific sound that comes from wood well trimmed. You can find a lot of fine timbers and ores there. It's fun to gather little mandrake in the depths of the forest. Goes with every wine, haha. Hint. No, I don't need to. I didn't realize I have to do so many. They would probably like. You want to give me the Sean Stone ore? Thank you so much, Mr. Punch Switch. Kitty. Huzzah, cut the hunt. Put a handful of sour strawberries from the bushes into a pie and take a deep breath. There shouldn't be anything too dangerous. I used to go around picking leaves all the time for rhubarb. We don't usually go into the Green Forest waterhole though. It's too far away, and I don't want to see those one-eyed frogs. Okay, so they don't like one-eyed frogs. When I lived in the city, I used to work at the clothes shop. Fancy clothes dazzled me when I was walking in unfamiliar street without the old lady voice. So I found the most stylish clothes shop in the city and asked to work there. There's such a duo in that. Well, I was simply naive. I was just a village girl attracted to pretty clothes. I knew nothing on how hard a career was. I ended up quitting in less than a month. Can you return to the village? Certainly not. I did not want to leave the city, so I went job hunting again. Fortunately, I landed a job at a tavern where bands performed every day. I learned to dance and sing and made many friends. I had a great time there. I only spent a few years in the city, but it earned me quite some useful experience. I don't care to go back to the city, but I cherish my memories there. Energy and Elysium. Like they would like honey. You want to give me this honeycomb? Thank you. Okay. One-eyed frog. Doesn't like spiders. Oh, it's not gonna like. I doesn't like roasted spiders. Didn't care for the lemon. Like branches. Is this just a regular branch? That can't just be a regular branch, right? Doesn't care for salty berries. Okay. Oh, like little man wants little mandrake. I wonder if he likes the croc stuff. That looks like the croc puddle stuff. So I don't have a whole lot of time. So I also unlocked this, which makes me straight down to this area so I can get stuff from down here. Excuse me. Okay. I need to gather a bunch of the other stuff. Now, I don't need that. Is there anything? Are there any? Curious. Oh, oh. Ah, that's where the wish flowers Huzzah, huzzah. Mining, mining. Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. Down, dig another tunnel. I didn't realize there was a witch's station here. Don't want to use it. Tossing it. That's a cloud gecko. That's. I was wondering how I was supposed to. I hadn't seen any geckos on the wall. Another one. Wonder how you're supposed to. Wonder if it's a sticky thing. Huh. And fire. Oh, wait, there's still more of that. There we go. I wonder what fish it. Oh, I get it. I just. Yay! On my way. Onward! Going onward. Yes. Yeah. Oh, but you need to get more. Huh? At some point, I'm gonna have to go back up to the tree branches. So. Fire, fire, fire. Shut it up, correct. Oh. Lefty. Right in the middle. Yeah. Alright, I got enough wood. Now I need to come out here and get some damn. No, don't leave without me. Of course, I somehow chose the longest path to get to trees. But hey, you're special, aren't you? Stay still for like 3.5 seconds so I can get you. Collecting branches, collecting branches. I wish with all my might. I can't remember what Dragon Tail thing is now. You know, Dragon Tail, Dragon Tail. Take my hand, go to Dragon Land. But I don't remember what the like I wish with all my might. Something, something. In my imagination, something I can't remember. Really loved Dragon Tales as a kid. As an adult, kind of a weird show, but and again, I think a lot of shows that kids seem normal, and then when you see them when you're an adult, you just go, like didn't notice that one as a kid. Kind of like most people's reaction to watching a movie, a kid movie or something, and then as a kid and then as an adult, you're like, ah. You're like, I understand the joke now. I mean, as a kid, you just kind of took it at face value and, oh, haha, said something funny. As an adult, you're like, I can't believe they got away with that. Pig, you know you're fat. Pretty sure, isn't my own I supposed to do something with completion potion? Yo. Nice. Use a potion in the Cloud Valley. Didn't I use one before? I guess that was BT. Tree. giant spotted. No! Got me. I needed the other one, didn't I? This one has the other elevator I need to fix. Alright, how many branches? Yeah, I have enough branches. I don't have that on. How do I get that unlocked? I'm seeing Kayla should. Nope. Kayla should be in Odin. Maybe not. Oh, wait. Now I think. Now it's 6 p.m. I think now she's probably making her way down. Did I just miss it? She's not upstairs. No. Where did she go? Still questioning why he walked up here and just reflects, and he just keeps walking into the wall. Roy starts going. Roy can see it, right? Shh. I thought Kayla was in here, but apparently not. Oh wait, yeah. Oh, what? Thanks for sharing me the first day. Without so much work, now I have some time where I really want to do, but I owe you. It's kind of embarrassing. It looks good, but kind of. Nice to have some rest. Wait, I'm listening. On fine days, diligence each party of the fountain. Time would fly when we chatted over tasting many dishes. Oh, how about we go another party and invite everyone. Taylor and fine. Oh, I really overdid it. Nope. You got it, everything? That was fast. Alright, I'll start working on it. Alright. I'm gonna go home, go to bed, and wake up to a bright new shiny day. Shiny day. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Love how those things look so evil, but they're just like little buttons. I need to find out things and Netflix. Doesn't care for lemon. I think a Netflix the Earth. That enemies affect Earth. You. Kind of like. Well, I think you look. Although that's just an old. I wonder if it's. Yeah, it definitely doesn't like the roasted. I wonder if it's. Yeah. stuff. Try to give them to people, see what they like and don't like. Yep. Kayla even up here, good working on the house. And I think when I was a kid, the village used the whole celebration whenever tea was harvested. Lots of tourists would come join the celebration right here as well. A memory I call from time. I think that, like, okay, this squishy food. I suppose I really ate. I usually get emotional. I appreciate it. That said, I think you're coming to visit. Yeah. Alright. This is the one I was I think. You really giving it to me? I'm so excited. I'm much better at it. Yeah. Alright, so that was correct. It wasn't the one I thought it was. But. So. I'm not sure about the top one other than the croc puddle, I think, for Arden. Is there anything I should know? I do think, like, she liked mandarins. I wonder if she. Apparently, like, something that they roasted. Mandrake. The library was down here, right? I came back to the village. I was staying in a wood shop and workshop in this area. Really, a witch's workshop in another village? Right, I was hoping witches there build a giant tower beside the workshop. I returned to Wisteria before the tower is finished. Really? Why didn't you finish it? There should be something special about a tower if it's commissioned by a witch's workshop. I don't know what the tower is for. I passed by and saw them greeting, so I volunteered. All I did was basic work such as laying the foundation and building the frame. But the witches there seemed to like my work. They wanted me to stay and go on with the construction just when I was drinking and thinking about it, however. I received Annette's letter. Working for a witch's workshop should pay well. What a pity. There wasn't a particular reason and it had nothing to do with money. I came back because I wanted to. Annette wrote about how you removed the prickly vine to the excitement and I immediately decided to come back. This new adventure has turned out to be more fun than building a tower. I think I made the right decision. Fishing? I tried to Freddy's fishing rod. Freddy said it required a good sense. I don't have it. I've heard about super powerful fish called stonefish. I hope I can catch one of those. Oh. Does she? Is that? Okay, stonefish. Yes. And man, thank you. Chat. Cooking. I never studied any recipe. When I cook, I just follow my intuition. Let's see. What could he like? What not? He liked branches. Maybe he would like a giant spider. Not bad. I figured he probably, for some reason, just really likes branches. Wait, have I seen this cat? Hello. Oh. Yo. Finally. That reason isn't special. Please tell me. I heard a train ticket cost the same as 300 pies. How did you get one? I don't want to sound arrogant, but I had a lot of customers visiting my shop. Wow, your shop must have been popular. Yes, I'm very thankful. Language of each flower has its own language. A lot of people want to convey the messages behind the flowers when they get flowers. That's why I know the meaning of each flower I sell with the back of my hand. I got an itch. Roy and Ellie seem to have gotten closer. Yeah, alright. Well, let's at the very least do this. Thank you. Was that not one of them? I feel like that should have been something. Interesting. It was not. Interesting that what's her face likes him, but he absolutely hates mandrakes. Coco, Gigi, Mango, New Cat, Lacey, Active. Well, now I can get a Ring range, ring range. Renew the village. Work, I'll check again. Right, well, this cat over here, I can probably fish. Hey, the goldfish. Ha! I'm sorry. It's a big blind fish. Special spot. For pinch. Would you bite it already? What the hell is this? A peppered my inventory. Rush stuff right out. Tab. Oh, this looks alright. Oh, this way. Bingo. Yeah, I need to get another chest. All the secondary area stuff. Oh, right, I forgot that. Now we use this. And I need all of this stuff. Secondary area. Oh, I do have some tail weaving cock water. Cock water. You don't need none of that cock water. Want to make sure things are staying where they should be staying. I think I need a new chest just for these things, but not. You don't belong there. Yep. Alright. Now that my inventory has been successfully... I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Then go to sleep. Nap for 4 hours. Sleep for 12. What a productive day. Oh? Wow. Oh? Well, who is this? Too late, witch. The early bird gets the worm, and the early explorer gets the treasure. Whatever are you talking about? Hello, Ellie. Hello, Rubum. And this is... I'm Rex, not this. What if the new library? Sorry, Ellie. He ran over when I came to get you. Haha, we're having a party. Can't let you have all the fun, kid. So I've come to see the witch for myself. Ellie. What? It's Ellie. Ellie Blue River. Oh, alright, Ellie. Hurry up and welcome us then. Arwen is waiting for you too. Arwen? Who's that? Has no one told you? Another person came with me, and that's Arwen. So you're saying 2 people are replacing Brad? Yes, the library can't function without Arwen. Now it's time for idle chit-chat. Let's go. Let's hold a welcome party first. My eardrum. Feels as though Rex got the rumblings of the whole train inside of him. Oh, good. Now we have this kid. Here you thought Ellie was excitable. Why are you here too, Arden? No thanks to that redhead over there. He banged on my door at the crack of dawn. We're gonna be living in the same village after all. Gotta say hello, right? Sorry. Once he gets worked up, not even me can stop him. Pleased to meet all of you. I'm Rex, Edward Rex Eatchip. Just call me Rex. I'm going to become the great explorer someday. Are you an explorer, Rex? Yeah, and I'm a rising star in Explorer Circle. Little kid over there, what's your name again? Rub? Are you interested in exploration? Come see me anytime. Rubum. We sure have a very lively person here. Hello, I'm Arwen. The locals recommended this place to us. I said there would be 2 people attending. Looks like my letter didn't get here in time. Though this may have come rather suddenly for you, I hope we get along. Welcome in. Welcome, I'm Annette, chief of this village. Though I'm a bit surprised by the fact that there are 2 of you, you've come to the right place, Aaron. Aaron? Is it Aaron or Aaron? More people joining the village is something to be happy about. Don't worry, we're all glad to see you. If you encounter any difficulties or have any questions for life here, let me know. What a great village, I love it already. I'm glad to hear that. We're not even villagers here. Thank you for welcoming us. The village is going to be much more bustling place, that's for sure. More things to do, haha! Oh, I haven't had a chance to introduce myself. I'm a librarian. If you have any books you'd like to read, come to the library, though I may not be much help. I was wondering what to do with all those valuable books Brad had collected, and I suppose I can hand them to Arwen for safekeeping. Yes, I'm researching forgotten languages and ancient tongues. If you would like to know about things to do with linguistics, please come to me. Here, let's round off introductions and this is welcome buddy. Let's get things fired up. Everyone take one of these. Is this a paper cracker? Nat and Room told me this was what you used to welcome the returning villagers. Though we're not returners, hope you can experience the same welcome ceremony too. Oh Lord, these guys are... This is fun. That was a bit small, that's pretty good. Alright then, time for my marvelous flute performance. That's enough, Rex. It's too early in the morning. Everyone's probably still reeling from all this. What? I thought we were just getting started. You'll be living in the village from now on. There'll be plenty of chances. I can't believe we got someone so boisterous than me now. What are all the noises? What time do you think it is? This is exhausting. Anyways, welcome Aaron and Rex, of course. Play nice, everyone. An explorer and a librarian, that's so cool. Thank you for letting us stay. This is repetitive. Thank you for letting us stay. Alright, now it's time to decide who's next to your turn. Let's talk with the net. Jeez. Christ, man, that kid is energetic. Oh, there you are. Ellie, it's been a while. How's everything going? What are you looking at? Aaron, have you always been a librarian? Not exactly. I was only in charge of the study in the mansion. Mansion? Yes, the mansion of Istakipper. It has a huge study. It's a large residence, so it needs many people to maintain. And there is a study. It's just that I spent a little more time there. Dare not call myself a librarian. It must have been a giant house since it had room devoted to books. Yeah, it's because Istakippers are a relatively prominent family in that region. The former head of Istakipper is also a renowned explorer. Who is this former head of Istakipper? Oh, that's Brett's grandfather, also known as the former head of Istakipper. Sounds like a dweller of another world. So you discovered your passion for books working in a city? I don't know how to put it. Maybe it's familiarity instead of passion. Because all I know and seek are in books. Aaron, I think you're born to be a librarian. You're the perfect librarian of Wisteria. I'm glad to hear that. Wisteria. It's a quiet place. I like it. I've longed to live in such a place. Now it has come true. Lucky me. I'm guessing if I give her a book, she will. But let's see. Do you like salty berries? Thank you so much. What book are you looking for? And I have nothing to sell right now. Okay, so she likes books. He doesn't like anything I think that has to do with flowers. It looks like he likes the leaf from the panda thing and the little. I gotta check on this cat. Oh, there's no cat. Why? Come get a kitty cat. I think you're stuck in place. at it. It's changed. Have you decided who the contact is? Well, at times that I really just want to be a carpenter and blacksmith. No need to rush. You'll just get to meet everyone eventually. It's difficult to decide. Take some time. All right. Ready to. Yeah. He's finished with the painter, right? Never met any good painters. All right, I'll give it a go. And it is 10 a.m. So now she's here. One house repaired, 2 to go. This switch you really should take them at. Miguel, you said that wine is best enjoyed after hard day's work. Haha, you're right about that. Looking at the repaired houses, I feel really proud of myself. My tools are ready. You know what to do, right? Of course, I'll prepare the blueprints and the materials. I gotta see, is it same? Ah. Is it the same stuff? Yeah, it is. There was something at my house, right? Nope. Nope. Hitting off. There we go. Huzzah. What? Huzzah. Which, behold, many curious life forms can be found around the gate forward. It's so lucky for you to have kept all of them yourself before I came. Still, you can't have discovered everything there was to be discovered. Huh. I found them in Wisteria, withering creatures that you may never heard of. I can almost hear its loud voice as I read the letter. That can be called an ability, can't it? But I think I've heard the name Wittering before. We just talked about Ralph and you've forgotten already. Oh, those little guys living in the wood. One even got me a clover-shaped gift. Yeah, so Rex won't surprise you. Uh, I need to gather stuff. Need to gather a lot of stuff, apparently. Lots of rocks, lots of... Shake, 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 shake your body. Getting branches, getting branches. Getting rocks. two. Yo, I got the maximum amount out of that tree. Damn. I got 2 arrows. Huzzah. I got a big one. I suppose they all can't be lucky. Oh, did I break it? Not sure how many more beads I actually. No, I don't need to be getting those. So hard to resist them. You look unique. Well, you're unique. You're a fat guy. Huzzah, huzzah. Branch it, branch it, branch it. Look at all these little mice just hanging around. Oh, look what it is. The hell? What? Yo, that's kind of fucked. Like, huh? How is that right? What? Okay, that was kind of messed up of it to do that. To go to an area I can't even like actually get to. These guys require, I think, trout. But you are special. Wait, my tour. Huh. Weird. One of these. There it is. So I need more of the spore clay. Oh, it's this guy. Cool. Oh, Ken. Hello, Ellie. Did anything exciting happen? Yeah, I do. Something interesting. The village got a new resident. Yes, prickly vines on the other side are also removed, so there will be many more. That's great. Yes, I suppose the village will be soon restored. I still haven't found Lisa. Are you looking for... Are you looking for Lisa? Yes, White Cat got that Lisa was in the Cloud Valley. That's curious. I went to Cloud Valley, there were traces of Lisa, but she wasn't there. Oh, and the prickly vines in the village were indeed caused by Lisa. I found her diary which recorded how she spliced plants. Is that so? The White Cat God and Lisa White Garden. Curious. I came today because I have something important to tell you. What's the matter? It's about High Lion. High Lion. Could it be? Did they find out that I haven't been to High Lion? It seems so. I overheard the witches talking about it at the witch administration. I heard High Lion has been in contact with them. They are complaining about no apprentice witch being dispatched there this year despite serious labor shortage. Witches of the administration are confused since they did dispatch the second best performer of this year, the magna cum laude at the school for witches. That's me, right? There was actually only one witch better than her at the school for witches are doing far worse than before. Hey! The witches calmed the complainer down, saying they would check it out. I believe it wouldn't take much time. They would soon find out once you contact the train and ask the crew. Then, what do I do? Will I be captured? You would probably be sent to Heylisten if you don't do something. Is there any means to avoid that? Ellie, you are now facing two problems. First, you've come to Asteria instead of going to Heylisten, which isn't so big a problem. Why, isn't that a bigger problem? Because all witches are overly sympathetic. As long as they know how you care about Wisteria and how you've done for this place, you'll be fine. And what about the second question? Second, there's no master witch here. That's the bigger problem, Ellie. You're an apprentice witch. They will think it would inappropriate to leave you alone here. I can handle it on my own. But the society which values education, they won't agree. So what should we do? I couldn't find Lisa in Cloud Valley either. So I brought this. What's this? A letter written by Lisa Whitegarden herself. It clearly states why Ellie Blueriver should stay here instead of going to Heylisten. And with Lisa's Whitegarden signature. I sense forgery. Illegal things are happening here. Did you find Lisa, Ken? No, I didn't. Huh? Then what's this letter? This is the letter I wrote for Lisa Whitegarden. Because I believe that if Lisa Whitegarden had spent time with you, she would have written such a letter. Isn't this forgery? That's what I'm saying. I would call it ghost ID. Ever since I entered human society, I've often written documents or signed behalf of others. It only takes one glance at a document or signature for me to copy it. Elisa wrote many letters to translate books, so I... Sounds a bit risky, but also very interesting. It's my first time forging official letters, girl! The face? That's my first time doing something illegal! Oh my god, he's about to get thrown in federal witch prison. Indeed, it's a novel experience. I don't even know if he's being sarcastic or not. Not bad for Miss Aria's daughter. Hey Kent, how do you know my mom? I received much help from your mother, Miss Aria. I'm really curious about what happened. I'll tell you next time we have the chance. He's coughing a lot. By the way, how's the translation of those books going? What books? The books that Lisa handed to the Society of Witches for translation, but were returned because they couldn't manage. Oh, those books! I forgot it because I was overwhelmed by the village affairs. Arwen said that she was studying languages. Let's show them to her. So there's someone you can go to right among the new residents. So before this matter gets out of hand, I'll go to... This person is dying. So before this matter gets out of hand, I'll go deliver this letter. Oh, I almost forgot about this. The candy. Thank you for the candy. It might be the last candy. Okay, goodbye. Let's meet again when the next villager comes. Yo, that man is... People who forge official letters aren't usually good folks. But this is for a good cause, and is okay. And it's also quite fun. But what he said today was a bit cryptic. Cryptic? It might be the last candy. Yeah. If things go smoothly, why would it be the last candy? Indeed. You can't rule out the possibility of things going wrong. Maybe he's waiting for an opportunity. Listen, the man's dying. He was coughing a lot. Like now a decisive opportunity. Of course, I'm just offering one possibility. After all, he looks quite cunning, and you're too trusting. Alright, let's quietly follow him. What? He never seems to go straight back. Let's follow him and see. See if he really had bad intentions. I haven't gone yet. What are you doing over there? Is it the time already? What? It seems he's come again. What? Yikes! I should hide. Huh? Why is he back? It's suspicious. Shh. Good, here. Do this here. I apparently need the preparation midnight the next time. And I shall call a certain someone too. She's good at it. This way I can finally Ellie the next time. I can't wait to see you, Miss Ellie. What the fuck is going on? Virgil, you saw that? I knew that guy was up to something bad. You're way too gullible. He said he would start preparing at midnight next time, and he would find an expert for help. What is he gonna do to me? It's okay, at least you found out in time. Yep, I'll expose him the next time we meet. Right, and Kent always comes on the fixed day. The day after a villager moves back. I need to get ready for that day. Until then, focus on your original task. Yeah, that's right. That guy will only come if a villager returns. You're not referring to him by his name anymore? Restore the villagers fast so that the villagers come back. Wait, she said she had something to hand the librarian when the library is restored. Oh yeah, at least a stack of books. Now that she has come to mind, I'll take Lisa's stack of books to Arian at once. Hello, Aaron. Oh, hello, Ellie. What's up? Actually, could you do me a favor? Hey, what is it? Aaron, you study languages, don't you? Please tell me what these books are about. Well, I need to have a closer look before I can tell you. It will take some time. Would you like to come into the library? There are many precious books here you can read while you're reading. Ah, this person. Oh my, that is indeed a lot of books. Is that all you got to say when faced with a sea of books? Well, could there be a hidden door or something among the bookshelves? Okay, now I know that you books don't interest you. Ellie, hello, do you have a minute? Firstly, as for the language the books are written in, it went extinct a long time ago. It's very old, even for an ancient language, so it cannot be interpreted at all. I can try if you're in a hurry, but it will take a couple years at least. A couple years? But thanks to the pieces of paper between the pages, I somewhat figured out their theme. All of the pieces share the same handwriting. They're probably notes left by someone who tried to interpret the book. The first book is Facts and Misunderstandings About Prickly Vines. Why should they write in the dead language if it's just a book on plants? I don't get it. The second book is called When Life Meets Life. It's a curious title, so I browsed a few pages. It's probably about how to combine plants. Besides plants, there seems to be something else, but I can't understand a word. Pity. Lisa has made a combined prickly vine, right? Maybe there's more to it. And the last book, it's a bit weird. The title is The Simplest Immortality. Ellie, I want to ask you a question first. Why do you want to learn about these books? The notes in the books, did you write them? My goodness, no, it wasn't me. It's a long story, but to put it simply, there used to be a witch named Lisa here in Wisteria, and she suddenly went missing and a giant prickly vine appeared in the village at the same time. And these books are what the witch was studying. Yes, and I'm looking for Lisa. I see. If so, I'll go on with my explanation. The simplest immortality. It's about forming a contract with an evil god and offering sacrifice in exchange for immortality. Great, great. We love that. We love sacrifice and evil gods. Use a life form summoned from the evil god and offer a scapegoat. According to what we currently know about the book, this witch named Lisa attempted to sacrifice the village in exchange for immortality. That's probably not the case. According to the villagers I asked, Lisa was quite helpful. She wouldn't have been like that if she was planning to sacrifice the village. In addition, Lisa didn't summon the prickly vines, she created them herself. She must have had a reason. I'm not so sure about that. What do you mean? I mean, I'm sorry, I'm just. Because witches usually do absurd things. There are many eccentric witches, but we're all taught to help others. I don't think Lisa did horrible things like that on purpose. Yeah, we shouldn't jump to such a conclusion. I wasn't great help, but please drop by whenever you need me. You already saved the day, Aaron. Thank you. It's supposed to be a cute, cozy game. Why is there suddenly evil god? What is it Lisa intended to do? I want to meet her so much if she's still alive. There are things in the world that you better not. You little. There are things in the world that you'd better not know. You'd better not know. It's a weird way to say it. You would be better off not knowing, I think is a better way to say that. What's that supposed to mean? Aren't well hidden truths more worthy than worth revealing? Normally, no. Anyway, we got some new clues, right? Although the situation isn't hopeful yet, at least we know that there are traces of Lisa left around the village. There must be something nearby. My instinct is saying it. Which means we've got more work to do besides restoring the village. That's true, but you're simply doing it because you think it's fun, no? Yeah, why not? Let's do what we can for now. Virgil's just like, man, I hate my life. Evil god, prickly vines, restoring a village. I'm kind of curious where old Rexy boy is, though. Fancy place. Parkour. Oh look, somebody ate the fish. When it was fast came this time. Oh, it was this one. Bum, 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 I wonder if Rex isn't even around. I feel like he was out exploring somewhere. Incoming. Find Rex and ask him about the materials. I wonder what's there. be in there somewhere. Wonder if he's he's not here. Oh, there he is. What are you doing, witch? I told you it's Ellie. Ellie Blue River. Oh, right. Okay, Ellie, what brings you here? You said you were an explorer. Yes, I am Rest, the explorer, who will become prominent one day. Remember my name. You're exploring this place? Well, a brief casual exploration. Aaron needs a research site with a few restrictions after all. I happen to find some clues. I believe there's something I need here. Something you need? I just wanted to try that line. Anyways, I need to get back to my business. The great adventure will stop by no difficulty. Once you set the goal, no will I. You're busy with something else too? Of course, I'm always busy. Looking for plant, Aaron. For Aaron. Isn't Aaron alive? Why would she need plant? We've been to many places. Whenever I visit a place, I look for uncommon items and take them to Aaron. And since I don't know when Aaron has been making those items into bookmarks, we record our journeys with bookmarks. She says, wahaha. I don't quite get what's on her mind, but as long as she enjoys it, that's great. Wow, that sounds unique and cool. Waha, you finally realized that I'm cool? No, I mean Aaron. Yep, Aaron is cool. So, I am as busy as bee every day. What are you looking for this time? I need to look around to find out. It'd be great if there were golden gnat or leaf sweat with rain or rainbow hydrangea leaves from the desert oasis. Wow, those are all rare plants, huh? You know them too? But I would expect no less of a witch. Sure, every witch must learn to craft potions. The first step to potion crafting is knowing plants and ecosystem. Although someone starts crying when she opens the book. Can't you stop raining on my parade? Waha, what an interesting hat. It can talk. Knowing about plant gathering and actually gathering them are completely different. Let me handle it this time. But I know the local environment better, and I've been to the principal's secret library in the forest where you mustn't close your eyes. The problem is the school regulation prohibits visiting those places. My goodness, you've actually been to those places? They sound so challenging. So you're actually like each other. When it comes to finding plants for Aaron, I can also do a great job. It's okay, I've always been doing it by myself. Are you worried that I might find something more special? In your dreams, I'm an expert in this field. I'm far better at it than a witch who locks herself in a dim room every day crafting potions. My mother once said action speaks louder than words. What? My grandpa speaks loudly as... My grandpa is speaking loudly as a manifestation of confidence. Okay, it's time for a bet then. Let's see who can find a plant that satisfies Aaron more. Sure. Deal. Wait, since it's a bet, we should bet something on it, right? That hat. I like the hat on your head. Just bet the hat. You say you like this? I feel offended by your wording. I can just imagine her pointing like you like this. And just pointing at the hat with like the most like amused face. And then the Virgil going, I am offended. What do you want? Just say it, Ellie. Well, I want you to tell me what you're looking for. What? That's your condition? You're a tougher opponent than I thought. Alright, a deal. It's a deal. Just keep your word. Why has it become a bet anyways? Because you provoked him. Because he looks so reluctant, I can never resist the temptation of secret. Some have it. Now, what shall I choose? Although rare plants can be found at Green Forest and Cloud Valley, those don't feel sufficient to guarantee a victory. To win, I must know myself and my opponent. And since it's a gift, I must prioritize its receiver's preferences. The best way to find out is to ask the person in question. Let's ask Aaron direct. Okay, you like this. I feel offended by your words. Probably the last thing I'm gonna do is this little challenge here. Hopefully it doesn't take forever. Mm, Aaron, I but welcome, Ellie. What are you looking for? Something? I am. I'm looking for something you like, Aaron. Something I like? Yeah, actually, I had a deal with Rex here. Is it here? Oh, I'm sorry. Looks like I caused you some trouble. Yeah, I mean, if anything, I brought it up myself. I haven't had a bet for a while, so it's kind of worked out. But I don't know you very well, Aaron. So I'm here to find out about your likes. Well, Ellie, I'm really sorry, but if that's the case, you'd better give up. Huh? Why? Although I appreciate that very much, if you offer to find something for me, I can only choose the item Rex finds. Why is that? Is it the reason something private? Well, alright, but still could you tell me what you like? After all, a bet to bet if I don't wanna give up halfway. Usually I like three kinds of things. Sometimes special that can only be found at a certain something special that can only be found at a certain place. Something related to the local history or myth, or something that is important to people living there. The items are all different, although Rex brings various items based on the situation. They basically fall into those three categories. Okay, I'll try to find something you like too. Let's sum it up. Firstly, a special item that can only be found in Wisteria. I'd better walk around or ask someone familiar with plants in the forest. Then, something related to Wisteria's history or myth. I should find someone who lived in the village for long or someone familiar with such stories. And the last one, something significant to people who live in Wisteria. I think I know who you would go to for that. You thought of someone? We've met them. Existence instead have been in the village for longer than anyone. Here's a hint. They're not human. The cat god. Exactly. We can play the cat god and try to ask him. Won't they be mad because the question is too trivial? Wow, Virgil has actually provided me with a hint today before I even ask. Are pigs flying? Because I don't want to. I want that. Because I don't want that potato white guy to wear me. God damn it, dude. I don't want the potato cat. My God. I really kind of want to wait for the white cat guy. Greetings, Black Cat God. I wish to know which plant has special importance to Asteria. Could you tell me, please? Oh no, so it's not a proper question after all. You're not mad, are you? I hope not. Gorgeous petals of vine flower. It looks insignificant, but it's crucial, huh? What is this? Your prayers ring true. I grant you the flowers of the heavens. But prayer, although I did pray. After so many years, the blooms have regained vitality. Bless the visitor and reward the generous with vitality. Saying something I can't understand. But since it's from a god, it must have some meaning. This is the sort of root whoever questions the bloom will. Of course, I'll take it with gratitude. You better ask the best. Wait, that for me. Yeah, I figured. Gonna nap. We're gonna take a nap. Now it's gonna be evening. Cool. Now, Ellie, you carry the scent of iron flower. Black cat god gave it to me. Isn't it great? Why have you come to me then? I wish to know its meaning. That its name already implies, no? Just think about this place, Ellie, in the name of the village. This flower was bloomed in the temple for a long time until destroyed by prickly vines. There was a time when you could smell the fine flowers wherever you go in the village. The village was permeated with the flowers. I see, so that's why the black cat god gave it. Did that answer your question? Yes, thank you very much, cat god. Alright, now let's go and run this shit over to Aaron. Like, we gotta go. It's nighttime. We gotta go. It's an adventurous fantasy to sit still and frame. Anti-right gift. Without him, I wouldn't have seen her to felt him. Aaron. Oh, wait. Used to be plants rarely find elsewhere plants at all. But I'm not familiar with fashion and local ecosystem. Make precious. I'm still searching. We better find someone who has lived in the village for a long time and knows the village. Don't I have the surprise, well, sure, I've thought of 3 poses to show my surprise. I doubt that's the preparation you need. I won't expect anything less from the witch that has impressed me. Let's get to the point then. Have you heard of Vitoring? Sure, I've met them. They run around carrying clovers and they give me gifts. You have? Damn, you win. What? Is that what you wanted to say? Right, I asked you to come because I wanted to tell you that there are Vitterings in this area. Yeah, what's so rare you gotta find a Vittering? Of course it's great. There are 2 kinds of people in this world. Those who can see Vitterings and those who can't. There are people who can't see them? Why can't they? Because they don't have the passion for adventure, or because they aren't children at heart, I suppose. Suppose? It's a piece of unverified information. I need to do more research. But one thing is sure is that there are people or witches who can't see Vitterings. I don't know what the cause is yet, but since I've discovered this before everyone else, you're gonna rise to fame? Exactly. You're quite impressive too, seeing Vitterwings is a feat in itself. Only sharp observers can see Vitterwings. Is it? They've given me a Vitterwing gift, and there are some nice friends of me. What? You even got a gift? Oh, what did a Vitterwing gift you? Ha! You don't know much Vitterwing gifts. In that case, there's an exploration quest for you. Bring a Vitterwing gift to me, and I'll reveal its true nature to you. Alright, it's a deal. It is decided. Bring me a Vitterwing gift wrapped in a leaf, and I'll admit my defeat. I'll beat you once, and I'll beat you again. I mean, I have one here. Thank God I didn't open it. Is it this? Or is it? Here, the Vitterwing. Great job, Myra. Victory is yours. Now, you ready to learn about Ritalin? Yeah. Ritalin gifts are actually fruits of which no special power has been discovered. Don't tell me that is all. It isn't. For the general public, they are just a symbol of luck, and they are interesting in a few ways. And what ways are those? Fruits offered by Ritalin living in different areas have different aromas. Are you aware of that? The seeds inside also smell steadily different. There's more. They may have non-local fruits in them, which is really curious. You may open Ritalin found in the desert and find seeds that only grow in freezing snowfields. It may seem plain, but it's a valuable subject of exploration for adventurers. Well, the way you put it has made me feel amazing to me as well. Glad to hear that. These facts were all discovered by my grandpa, a great explorer. However, they've drawn little attention due to not having any practical use. So far, people are only collecting them as pastime or for good luck. There's no demand, so they don't fetch a good price. After all, they don't seem to be doing anything. Well, I'll make them useful. How about I pay you with recipes I found during my adventures? These recipes don't have much value in themselves. I'm trying to find out whether Ritalin gifts can contribute to adventure. And since you witches are fond of making stuff, I suppose it's a good deal for you to do. Sounds good to me. It's a deal. You'd say Ritalin coins with Rex for random boxes or recipes you own. Feel free to trade with Rex if you did. Oh, and if you want, you can trade with me for recipes every day. Nice seeing you, Ellie. Okay. Look how many I have. Yo, that wardrobe looks... You need to check the contents of the basket. That's spent a random all furniture recipe. You can use it to check the contents of the basket. Fancy grant random special furniture recipe. Used to make furniture. It's really weird that there's a chair, but what's the other thing? That oh, okay. Alright, I need to put that candy. Oh? Oh, that's a sweet little... I need to make sure I put that candy. I don't want to eat that stuff. So you would know about the local. You're looking for plants only found in Wisteria? Yes, even better if they can be made into bookmarks. Well, in that case, my recommendation would be witch flowers. At Cloud Valley, you can find many strange creatures hard to see elsewhere. And if you want to make bookmarks out of them, witch flower tea would be your best choice. Rumor says that it can grant wishes and makes a good gift. This story's for you. What do you mean? You're the one that knows the stories. Okay, what about Mr. running into a tree up here? You hungry? Come here whenever you're hungry and I've got more. You're an outdoor operation. Need to have a little person. Hey, look. The feeling that it would mind me. How would I know any stories? Pardon, aren't you been living here for long? I have. You never heard about any myth or folktale? I certainly have, but I can't recall. I'm not the only one who has lived in the village for. Okay, so probably Ellie. Not Ellie, Annette. Well, a plant with a story, huh? You look for something mythic? It could be mythic or it could be something that reminds you of a story says next I know something suitable. Just a second. Here you are. Bitter grape tea leaf. A bitter grape tea leaf, sun dried by Annette. Used in rituals since ancient times. There seems to be legends about these. Tea leaves are from the top on the top of green forest. Yes, I dried them for tea making. I didn't dry a lot because they were only meant for the ritual. Good thing that I got some left. There's no tale about the bitter grape tea tree on the mountain summit, and its leaves are for rituals. I suppose that qualifies them as objects with the story. Yeah, but can I really take such precious item? It's okay, since you're Ellie. You saved the village and restored the temple. Cat gods won't mind you doing such a little favor. I suppose you're also looking for something for someone? It's indeed a huge matter in my life. It's indeed a huge matter in my life as a hat. Haha, thank you, Annette. I believe its receiver will love it. I hope so, and I'm very pleased to have it. So, do I have a seat on? I thought I grabbed, but I guess I must not. Sure, I have at least one at home. Which would be perfect because go there, grab it, sleep, and go back. And it would be here. I don't really need all of them, but you know what? I mean, I suppose I don't need to sleep. I can just run back. And down we go. The adventure finished. Just seems for a moment. Yes, I brought you something awesome. Rex isn't here yet? I'm here. What? Where's he shouting from? I'll go find you. See you at the library. He was right there by the fire. Which plant should you get there? Uh, this is a vine hill, black cat garden. Village is named after this flower, and it's planted in the temple. Yo, you got something cool in you, but I'm not empty-handed either. Here's what I brought you. I'll leave you slack-jawed. White prickly vine. According to my research, it resembles the prickly vine that used to overrun the village, and this mysterious plant vanished once exposed to moonlight. It's only found around Wisteria. You actually found this? How lucky of you. Come on, Aaron. Time to make a choice. Follow your heart and choose one. Aaron, I'm sticking my best friend Virgil. And I'm sticking my pride as the best explorer. Well, both of you brought something planting, but I choose Rex. Yay! My apologies, Ellie. I prefer Rex plant. Yippee, that's my Aaron. Partner choice. Good taste. No way, mine's more unique in every way. Just admit your defeat, Ellie, or you'll only look miserable. You, Rex, I requested Annette to prepare something for me. Could you fetch it for me? What? Oh, sure. I'll just asked. I'll be faster than a gale. That's so fast. Yeah, Ellie, I'm sorry. This is no pleasantry, Ellie. What you brought is also great. Did you just mention a god, the black god? I wish I could see with my own eyes. Perhaps you got such a magical and fun stuff because you're Ellie. Still, I'm sorry for not picking on you about Ellie. I'm really sorry. But I must do this, so I want to stop you. Yet you brought something so nice. I'm so embarrassed. Well, actually, I was a bit upset. But it's fine as long as you're happy, Aaron. Ellie, you're so nice. Would you accept this as a token of apology and gratitude? The forest where the meteor fell. A story about two twins' treasure hunting trip at the place where the meteor fell. The forest where the meteor fell. It's one of my favorite books. Since you're a witch, Ellie, I suppose you enjoy reading. Oh, yes. It may be simple for a witch like you, but I hope you like it. And of course, accept this too. Dreaming doll can be placed in the witch's house. I found this in the village I visited and brought it because it looked nice. I want to give it to you. Are these gifts you, child? No, they're lovely. They're great, but Aaron, aren't they your favorite items? Can I really have them? Did I like you very much, Ellie? It's like what you did, getting things I like them. I don't have much presentable. These are all I can offer. Thank you, Aaron. I love them. Oh, besides, I got some other stuff. I found them for you in the first place, so just take them all. Betsy Explorer is back like a hurricane. Already? Did anyone comfort you while you were away? I wasn't that sad, huh? You forgot already? Didn't you ask me to take over your old friend, Talking Hat? I want to explore the world and search life with you. Ah, someone save this poor hat. Oh, I really did stake Virgil. Now I remember. Why are you so calm? Aren't you too much? What to do? What to do? I'm so sad. Well, how can I cruel in nature? Face your heart. Face your fate, loser at Hat and Ellie. That's enough, Rex. Ellie is the witch who restored the village and helped us settle down here. We should be repaying her instead of taking her friend. I'm what you're joking. Don't take it so seriously. Then treat us to dinner at Arden's restaurant instead. Rex? Okay, just another joke, alright? Oh, so you're not gonna take Virgil? What? You're disappointed? How come? That's great. Ellie, what did Rex bet? Well, he promised to tell me what he was looking for. Stop staring at me like that. I promised because I thought I would win. And I really won. Come on, tell Ellie. Why, I'm the winner. And I'm the judge, and I said that was not a fair bet in the first place. Pfft, fine. Telling you won't cost me anything. We're looking for something called the Book of Stars. Book of Stars doesn't sound so awesome after. How can you judge a book by its title? I'll tell you that mystic book is said to be able to grant any wish. Really, I never heard of it before. Of course, it's only known to few. Aaron only found out after much research. I haven't figured it out completely. I just thought this was the right place to focus on my research. That's it. Wow, I thought it was nothing, but it turned out you guys are looking for something quite interesting. Hey, you're so rude. If it wasn't for Ellie, we wouldn't have made it here. Thank you, Ellie. We're forever in your debt. It's me in your debt. I managed to keep Virgil, and I hear some interesting news. Don't hesitate to tell me if you run into any difficulty in your research investigation. Let's have another bet next time, Ellie. Bye. Take care. I need to have more personal story. Yeah, she's witch. Wish flower seed is material for making potions. Which is hmm. The memo. Although I swore I found the best book material for Aaron, I ended up losing my Rex. Aaron comforted me, saying that she had to pick Rex no matter what material I got her. Fortunately, the incident ended well, and Rex didn't try to take Virgil. By the way, the thinking explorer and librarian worked together. How many bookmarks has this unique pair made? Well, with that, I need to go save. And I'm gonna save and not go to bed. Because I'm afraid if I go to bed, there's gonna be another event that pops up. So, we're just gonna do a normal save. the lore gets deeper. Wow. All right. Whew. My voice is feeling it a little bit from all the different voices. Also, apparently found my original Virgil voice, voice. So there's that. Anyways, that is gonna be it for me tonight. Tomorrow, like I said, I don't know if I'll be playing more of this or if I'll try the demo for Monster Hunter Stories 3. And then this weekend, I haven't decided if I'm going to that Super Bowl party or if I'm gonna stream. I could technically do both, stream earlier in the day and then go to the Super Bowl party. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll kind of stream for a bit, then do it. That way I can do both. You know, it'll be a different time and stuff than I normally am into. All right, let's see here. Um, we'll go ahead and we're waiting to DS DVT since they rated us a few days ago. So they're playing some Warframe apparently. So with that, thanks everybody who stopped on by. Thanks everyone for the raid. I appreciate it. So I will see you guys again soon. And let's see. I should probably play some music. With that being said, um, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing. Hmm. Well, anyways, with that being said, I appreciate everyone. Anybody who was lurking, anybody who was chilling, watching me. I guess I wasn't really struggling, but we did some adventuring. As always, I'm Tower Hazard, and I am signing out. Bye.